We are here at Bridal Parlour in Shiloh, Illinois with the owner, Heather Craft, and today we are talking about wedding dresses and your body type. So I know one of the things I was most nervous about when shopping for a wedding dress was picking something out that would accentuate my body type and make me feel comfortable and make me feel beautiful. So today we just want to talk about the different body types that are out there, how you can find different pieces of dresses and jumpsuits even to accentuate you, and that way you look amazing but you also feel amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
So why don't we start with the dress I'm wearing, and you can kind of give us some tips and tricks and why you actually selected this one for me.
Well, you have a fabulous figure, so we really wanted to highlight it. If you look very close, it has little seams right here at the waist, which really brings in your waistline, so it's giving you that really nice hourglass curve. Also, it has a lot of structure up top, so it's shaped, even though there's no cups, to form across your body. So probably you're feeling really in there, but kind of comfortable at the same time. So that's the main goal why I wanted to do this one, was just to show off how beautiful your figure is.
And something I think it's important for people who are shopping for wedding attire to know is that you're trying on sample sizes. So
yes,
it's not going to fit perfectly, and I think that was something I was nervous about, is how are we gonna get it to fit me perfectly so that I know I like it. So if you wanna point out some of the things you're using on the back so that they can see it as well.
For sure. So we have some tricks of the trade. We have this little stretchy thing that holds everything together. Also, I can show you on the other girls, we have little hand clips that brings in straps, brings in waist. Typically, wedding gowns are going to be a size 10 to 20 on average. So kind of expect that you're either going to have to clip it down or even use a little stretchy thing across your back if it's a little bit too snug.
Yeah.
But when you order it, it's by measurements. You don't have to worry about that at all.
Okay. Do
keep in mind though that we're not going by average sizing.
Okay.
So usually they're going by European standards. So if you've been to H&M, perhaps that's a European standard sizing.
Okay.
So most girls go up about 2 to 3 sizes because they're not on the American Vanity sizing, which we're used to. It's more European, Australian.
Right.
So definitely anticipate. Doesn't mean anything, it's just a number. But it gives us an idea.
And something we did when we got here, you asked us our jean size, and we kind of gave her a range. So I think it's good to have somebody go pick out the sizes for you, and maybe just, you don't need to know the number. You don't need to know what number size you're wearing, because it's honestly not important. So today we've brought in some of our friends, Caitlin, Haley, and Mallory, to try on dresses, model them for us so that we can look at different shapes, heights even, and different styles of dress so that we can see really what are some good tips and tricks to take home based on your body type. And then Heather is going to kind of walk us through each dress, why she selected it for this person and their body type, and then we can kind of talk about it as we go. So let's start with Caitlin.
Step on up. So as you can tell, Caitlin has a beautiful height to her, so I really want to accentuate it with having a continuous lace all the way down. Really nice, especially for athletic builds, because it's really going to highlight and create more of an hourglass figure, because we really want to show off how gorgeous you are. Also, I love about this designer is they have the little peekaboo here. This is by On Ice and Net, which is made in Canada. So she has a deep V here, and then we have a lovely little slit in the front. So more petite girls, be a little bit more careful, because sometimes the slit can hit a little bit higher than we would like for, you know, a wedding. But that can be changed, and sometimes designers, we can have them lowered a little bit, but just kind of keep that in mind. Also, when walking, make sure that you don't lift it up too high, because sometimes that can cause a little issue too. Yeah. And also, since we were talking about the little tricks in the back a little bit more, we have our little clips here, and this one's a low back, so we're showing off how beautiful we are.
And then one thing I just wanted to point out really quick, because I didn't know this when I was looking for wedding dresses, like you see it and you don't realize, but she actually, I want to touch. Yeah. She actually has like a mesh insert right here that's providing that structure right there, which I think is really unique, and you'll see it on some of the other dresses as well, but it's nice because you don't notice it on the day, like people looking at you wouldn't know, but it just gives you a little extra structure, and I think that's a good thing to notice.
It's the little secrets.
Yes.
Come on up. So this is our next gorgeous bride. She's on the more petite side, just like I am, so I really understand it is very difficult for us shorter girls to find the right dress. Most gowns are cut for someone who's about 6 foot to 6'2", so it is something to be prepared for. The bodices are going to feel a little bit longer. The length is going to be a little bit longer also. Just keep in mind, anything can be altered and hemmed, and I usually suggest our girls, when you take off the bottom of the hem, ask your seamstress if you can keep it. Maybe you can wrap it around your bouquet or something like that, just to kind of have a little tie-in. So don't, you don't need to waste or lose something beautiful. Also, I did select this dress because it has the nice deep V also, which is really elongating you, showing off your beautiful face. Also, we put a little rose gold because rose gold is going to be huge this year. Rose gold, pearls, all of that stuff. It's kind of bringing in a little more vintage feel. So we want to do that. And then the last thing that everyone is really enjoying is what I call featherweight. So this is incredibly lightweight material. It is very fun for twirling. It's really fun to party in all night. You're not going to feel weighted down because you're wearing 100 pounds on your little frame. So it's really nice. And I wore a dress like this too. Do you mind pivoting for us again? All our lovely brides. So this time we had to do 2 clippings. So we did the clips on the shoulders. I'm going to release you for just 1 second just so everybody can see. So they're going to be on average about 6 inches too long. My little trick is I just like to roll and twist because that makes it a little bit more comfortable. And then we also had to do one at the waistline because he's got a teeny tiny little waist and we wanted to show that off. So lots and lots of clips. There are little secrets also. It makes everything really nice and fitted.
One thing to note is you know your body best. You live in it all day long. So if something doesn't feel right or if you want it to look different, don't be afraid to talk to your bridal consultant so that they can fix it, adjust it, change it so it fits you and your body type.
For sure. You want to be comfortable. You're going to wear it all day. It's a very long day, so you need to be comfortable in every inch, front and back.
Yeah. Alrighty, and then Mallory?
Gorgeous. So I selected this dress because you were covering so many fun trends that are coming up for 2020 and I was so excited about this one. So first of all, square necklines. It's a little bit of a throwback to the 90s, but it's a really good way for especially busty girls because you feel locked away, but you're not fully covered. So it's been really awesome. Another nice little trend is our little cutout. So you'll see on the side, we have just like a little what they call venting on the side, which will make it very comfortable for you the day up. And the last and my favorite part of this, girl already knows where I'm going. It has pockets. Pockets are so fun. It's, you know, just feel like flirty and cute in it. You can also put your hanky in there. You can keep your lap chapstick, you know, just kind of whatever works for you, or you can keep your pockets, you know. You have something sweet and salty.
Snacks in your pockets. Yes. That's what I would have done. We were talking earlier. We love the way this looks on her. She was saying, and I mean, you can even speak to it, but it just immediately gives her a waist. Like she has one, but it just completely shows it off. And I think that's something so important too, is that, you know, we're not trying to change your body shape. We're never trying to change the way anyone looks, but there are things in fashion that can accentuate the body shape so that you can really get the most out of it and you can really feel your best.
Absolutely.
If you enjoyed watching today's video, be sure to check out more of our content here. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.